Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm ready with yet another update, not just only on TR to PR, but as I promised, yes, I have started with Federal Skilled Worker Program series as well. So I will be dividing this video in two parts. The first one would give you an overview of the update and the latest draw, what exactly has happened on January 5th, that is today. And this was for PNP category only. And then I will be covering a good number of cases under TR to PR pathway lines. So yeah, just quickly cover the Federal Skilled Worker Program update over here. I will be sharing the link in the description box below. So there was a first draw today, and where IRCC has actually invited only PNP candidates. So there was no as such draws for Federal Skilled Worker Program. However, if we go back to the target, what IRCC is looking at 411,000, that's the number they are looking for landed immigrants in Canada in 2022. So to achieve that, the target is to cover the first backlog whatsoever is under CEC, Federal Skilled Worker Program, and PNP. TR to PR pathway would go simultaneously till December 2022. So the mission is to make sure that each and every candidate under TR to PR pathway will get the rollout, not just the AOR or ECOPR, but also the PR card under all the streams. And coming back to Federal Skilled Worker Programs and CEC and PNP, the first few months would be to clear the backlog. There've been a team of IRCC visa officer, they've been deployed specifically to speed up the processing, and Mr. Fraser has come up with more strategies and would be discussed very soon, and I'll update you through my channel. So this is exactly the scenario right now. Today's draw is actually targeted on PNP only, and the score cut off was 808. So if you know that PNP, in case if you get the PNP visa, you will straight away get 600 points to meet up to 1200 points here. So that is the reason you must be seeing it as a high number. I hope that makes sense. Now moving on to our update under TR to PR pathway. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, I would highly recommend that. So this is our first timeline of Devio under Stream B, where he has applied on May 20th. So this is a Stream B case. So he has applied at 2:48 a.m. Central Time, which is 3:48 a.m. And he was able to link up the application on January 1st. Now, since all the visa officers are back to work, so now there are rollouts, and this is one of them, which was on January 4th. So Davio got the AOR on January 4th. So just to give you a heads up over there, in case if you are not able to link up the application, don't need to worry about that. Just keep on trying. Same happened with this case. So he tried a couple of times and it went through. So it will be just a matter of time. Another timeline is of Need. Thank you so very much for sharing your timeline. I would recommend and encourage you to please share your timeline so that it could reach to larger audience and help each other out here. Now, this candidate has applied on May 6th at 12:40 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, and you see here he was able to link up the application on September 27th, and thereafter he got the AOR on December 1st. Now, in usual cases, like 90% of the cases, you will get through the AOR and ability to link up the application right away. But there is a certainty that you might link up the application. So don't need to panic in case if you're still at a stage where you have not received the ADR or AOR. So exactly this has happened in Need's case. He got the PR portal confirmation and then the ECO PR that was received today on January 5th. Umang's timeline under IG Stream. Now, he has applied on May 6th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. So he got through the, he was able to link up the application without AOR on October 11th. So you can see this has been a long timeline, long waiting here. So he didn't get any ADR, and he got through the medicals. Like under his portal he saw that the medicals were passed. Then he raised the web form about the pending documents. The pending documents were police clearance certificate, TRF, and medicals. Now let me remind you, he was able to link up the application, and that's the reason this document was considered or accepted by IRCC. Had it been a different scenario where if he would not have received any confirmation or was not able to link up the application, his documents would not have been accepted by IRCC because they don't accept any unsolicited document. So he raised the web form, and then he in fact got the acknowledgement also from IRCC on December 3rd, a day after receiving his AOR. Now, if you see here, he was able to link up on October 11th and got the AOR on December 2nd. So this could be one of the case. However, based upon the recent trends, you will not be able to, get such a gap in linking up the application and getting the AOR. Now, in this case, his file was approved and he received the PR email from IRCC. Thereafter, he submitted the photograph and address and got the ECOPR on January 5th, that is today. Another timeline is of Simi under IG Stream. Now, this candidate has applied with spouse. So he applied with his spouse on May 6th at 4:56 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Thereafter, they were able to link up the application. Now, it could be from a principal applicant portal itself, so you don't need to do it individually for both the candidates, since prime or the principal applicant would be the one where all the correspondence would be directed to. So he now Simi got to the ADR for PCC under the portal. So when she linked up the application, she saw that there is a requirement or a letter from IRCC asking for the PCC. So she submitted for both principal applicant and spouse. So it was submitted on December 7th. After that, she got a couple of ghost updates. So that's more like the information is getting uploaded onto the system, and visa officer is just kind of reviewing it. After this, she got to the PR portal request on December 13th, and then she got the ECOPR, that's today, on January 5th. Now, under the portal, she has already linked up the card, like PR card. So she likely to get the PR card within next 3 to 6 weeks. Like it has happened that you might get the PR card within 3 weeks also. But yeah, as per the benchmark, it's actually 4 to 6 weeks time period from the date you receive the ECOPR. Okay, another timeline is of Venkatesh under IG Stream again. And as I said in my previous videos also, that recently the trend is, under IRCC is issuing maximum rollouts under IG Stream. So Stream A and B is moving at a very slow pace. However, it's still working. So yeah, I'll just keep you posted as and when I get hold of more timelines under other streams. So in this case, the candidate has applied at 10:03 p.m. Eastern Time Zone, and he was able to link up the application yesterday, January 4th. And then there was an ADR for police clearance certificate. So this ADR was actually issued to him on December 29th. So if you see that when you're able to link up the application, and this is one of the reason I am encouraging you to try to link up, because when you link up the application, you are likely to get the request letter from IRCC or an ADR under your portal. If you don't try it, it will be there, and it probably would reach to its deadline, because IRCC would always request you for a letter or a document with a timeline. So it has to be submitted within 7 days time, or maybe 15 days time period, or even in 30 days time period. So don't try to avoid the situation like that. So just keep trying to link up if it's possible. And I have explained you the whole process step by step using your UCI and family name. So the link is in the description box below how you can link up the application. So this is a timeline of Rono. He has applied on May 6th at around 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Pacific time zone. So it should be like 12:15 to 12:30 Eastern time zone. So he was able to link up the application on July 26th. So you can see how much time it can take in processing sometimes. So ADR was requested several times from Rono. The reason being is that there were a couple of gaps while he filled up the application, like in the forms from October to November. So he kept getting the ADR from IRCC, and that's one of the reason that it took so much of time. Now, I would recommend you, or what we can learn from this case is that when you able to link up the application, just raise a web form, submit all the documents or pending documents whatsoever it is, even if you have a police clearance certificate or biometrics, or if you think that there is information that is incomplete in one of your form, this is the right time. You can do that by raising a web form. Again, I have explained step by step process how you can raise a web form using various techniques. The link is in the description box below, so that will be more effective for your case also, and you should be able to get the ECO PR and the PR card subsequently faster than what exactly has happened in this case. So he has submitted the medicals, got the information under his portal that it were passed, and then got the ECO PR that is on today, January 5th. So visa office is Calgary. Yeah. Okay, so timeline is of Arpan Lambi. So he has applied on May 6th at 5:02 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. In this case, he was able to link up on November 28th. And if you see here, on the very next day, he got the ADR for IELTS. So when you link up the application, you might be able to get the ADR right away, or it may take a day or so. But 99% of the cases you will see under the portal. When you link up, you will be able to get the ADR under the portal or the request letter from IRCC right there. Since this candidate has submitted the screenshot of his IELTS, so IRCC has asked for the original TRF, that is test report form. So that has to be submitted, and IRCC again would give you a deadline or a timeline at which you have to submit that document. So here in this case, the PR was approved on January 4th, PR credentials were on January 5th, and then of course the visa office is again Calgary. As I discussed in my previous videos, maximum number of rollouts actually has happened from Toronto and British Columbia, but again it varies from number of applications since the population is higher in Toronto and British Columbia or even in Quebec. But the drawback out there is it's a French category. So yeah, so the number has been little higher than other provinces. Calgary has got good number of rollouts as well if you compare in number of total applications has been submitted. So for more information, you can always go back to my channel and submit for more updates. I have been covering a lot on immigration, so you can always get more information through my channels. I hope this video has been little help to you. And in case if you want to have more information on what exactly is going on, this is the article like of today. Express Entry Canada holds first draw of 2022. We have, our news has covered each and everything. The PNP score, what exactly the strategy is for upcoming months, how it would happen, and number of ITAs. It's a comparative study also. Let me just quickly give you an overview here. So if you compare in 2021 and 2022, this is exactly the number of ITAs issued in the same period. That's from January 1st to January 5th. So we are looking at good number of rollouts in upcoming months, and this is exactly like CRS cutoff score for last 10 express entry draws. So 808, if you see, it's not higher if you compare uh, in terms of PNP category, because you will be able to get 600 right away. So CEC is the only one where it was done on September 2021, and these are the number of draws what exactly has happened. So federal skilled worker programs, of course, it's likely to reopen very soon because last year it has been totally dry and there was not even a single draw. So we are expecting or that IRCC would definitely would be looking to tackle more situation. I'm going to add the link of this news also, where IRCC actually is looking forward to clear the backlog before resuming to in new draws for new federal skilled workers program or CEC invitations. Because if you compare in terms of rollouts, it has been none for past 1 year. There are candidates who've gone through medicals and they're just still waiting for IRCC, and the response has not been active. It is disappointing. This has been a demonstration of various things. I shouldn't say bad thing about it, but yes, there was no active communication from IRCC to each and every candidate. So things will be more clear in upcoming months, and I'll keep you posted through my channel about the draws and whatsoever we are expecting. So yeah, I hope this has been little help. And in case if it does, don't forget to subscribe my channel for future updates. Till then, take care and stay safe, guys.